Hey, a lot of you guys have been asking me what's going on with the Bug Out Moto van. When am I going on another Bug Out Moto van trip? Bug Out Moto. A lot of you guys have been asking me about, when am I going to take my next Bug Out Moto van trip? It's been over 2 years, man. It's hard to believe. Time goes fast. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen the 2 Bug Out Moto van trips I took across the country, just go back in my older videos. Go check it out. By the way, I want to give you an update on this van, man. This van is absolutely awesome. It's 2004 Chevy Express 3500 van. This thing's got 162,990 miles on it, and this thing drives butter smooth, man. It drives as smooth as my Lexus. It's hard to believe with this many miles on it, man. These things are built commercial tough. This is one of the best purchases that I made, man. I love this van. Great utility value. I've been using it as a cargo van, because I have a lot of space in the back, because I have the open design back there, which has allowed me to put so much stuff from the house, materials, stuff that I want to donate. And this comes in super handy, and I can throw my bike in it and go travel across the country and live out of my van with my motorcycle. Tell you, van life, baby, love it. But yeah, the reason why I haven't taken a Bug Out Moto van trip in over 2 years is because I'm taking care of a relative, and I'll tell you guys that I really feel appreciative of being able to return the favor that this relative did for me. It has been good to me my whole life. She brought me and my brother in when I was 12 because my mom got strangled by a crazy man, and she was left for dead, and she had to go through a lot of rehab for years. So if it wasn't for this relative, we probably would have been put in foster care. My life could have been a whole lot different. I probably wouldn't even be here, to be honest with you, man. So I owe my life to this relative, and I'll tell you guys, family is only here for a very short period of time. Forget about all this material and the money and everything. This is nothing. This comes and goes, but family is only here one time. We are only here for a very short time, man. So be good to those family members that have been good to you, and your friends as well, good friends. It's tough to find good, loyal friends, but I tell you, if you're loyal to me, I'm 200% loyal to you, and I'll return the favor. So I'm very appreciative of being able to take care of my relative, but it's been very tough because I run several businesses out of the house, and it takes a lot to take care of a relative, especially with the condition that my relative has. So I'm having to do everything. But I'll tell you guys, I would not want her to go into a nursing home, because I'll tell you, I saw a great aunt that was mistreated in a nursing home, and I said I would never ever put a relative in a nursing home, especially one that I really care for and it's been good to me. I'll tell you guys, if you can take care of your family members, to keep them out of a nursing home, do it, because I don't trust any of those nursing homes. By the way, the nursing home that had mistreated my great aunt, who has passed away, they actually closed down that nursing home for elderly abuse. So I'm going to do everything in my power to keep this relative out of a nursing home. But I may go out on a Bug Out Moto van trip if I can find somebody that I can trust that can take care of this relative, maybe for a couple of weeks, maybe come spring or summer. And I'm thinking about possibly going out to Maine. That's a place I really have wanted to go to. I'll check out the forests in Maine and upstate New York, and then head over to Montana. I did touch Montana a bit, the border of it, when I went on my last Bug Out van trip when I went to Wyoming. It's absolutely gorgeous up there, man. And I want to head down to, I'd like to see South Dakota, then head up to the Grand Canyon, head to the West Coast, Pacific Ocean. So I have some serious plans put together for my bug out moto van trip, and I'm also thinking about upgrading or adding, should I say, an electric motorcycle specifically for my bug out moto van. I know I've talked bad about electric motorcycles in the past on my other channel, which, by the way, if you don't know, I have an all-in-one motorcycle channel. You might want to go check that out at Cycle Cruiser and youtube.com/Cycle Cruiser. But for my bug out moto van, it'd be really nice because I wouldn't have to deal with any gas, dealing with any fumes, which as you guys know, I have a motorcycle cover, but I hate going through the trouble of covering my bike up every time I bring it in, and and it's still kind of a hazard having the bike in the van as well, because it does have fuel, and which it's pretty safe though, but still, as we're an electric bike, it's a lot safer, obviously. And I wouldn't have to worry about covering it up, and I don't do a lot of riding when I go on my bug out moto van trips. It's not like, I only explore some of the towns that I go to, or hit some trails or the woods or whatever. So I think it would be perfect to have an electric motorcycle for that situation. Then when I want to charge it, just take it to any of the charging stations nearby, charge it up for a couple of hours, store it back in the van. So that's something I'm considering. And I'm also thinking about upgrading my batteries in this van for my next trip to lithium batteries, because they have a higher capacity, and because you can get much more use out of lithium batteries. They are a heck of a lot more expensive, very expensive, man, but in my opinion, they're worth it. I don't plan on really doing any other upgrades to the van at all, so I'll keep you updated and let you know in the future and what's going on. By the way, for those of you that want to get all the stuff that I use to build this van, all of the solar stuff that I have, the batteries, all the stuff I use to build this, if you go to my website cyclecruiser.com and click on the menu tab, my van stuff, those are links to nearly everything I use to build this bug out moto van. So go check that out, and while you're there, check out the menu My Videos. And those are a playlist to all my different types of videos to make it easier for you to navigate through all of my motorcycle videos, and also my bug out van videos. Don't forget to subscribe to my all-in-one motorcycle channel over at youtube.com/Cycle Cruiser, and also like me at Facebook. Catch you guys later.